Welcome to the Feesh Sports Marble Race Premier League Season 2. Things will be a little bit different this season. I'm going to run you through the changes now and then we're going to crack on with Game Week 1. So firstly, we have new teams. Welcome to Burnley, Sunderland and Leeds as the newly promoted teams from last season's championship. We also have new courses for the stadiums as such. So the different marble tiers have different courses to last season. We also have revised marble numbers based on teams' performances from last season. I will run through that as well shortly. And also this season, you have a chance to help your team's performance by donating via super chats on either this main video or any of the shorts videos that accompany this main video, which is all the individual games. You can help your team get more marbles or reduce the number of marbles of your opponent for each game you play and help your team have more of a chance to finish higher in the league. So if you donate up to £2, then your team will get a bonus marble for the next game. If you donate between £2 and £5, your team will get 2 bonus marbles for the next game. And if you donate over £5, your team will get 3 bonus marbles for the next game. Obviously, if different people donate for different teams and you are playing each other, then the team with the most donations will get the bonus marbles for that game. And if anyone maxes out at 11 marbles, then the opposition will have their number of marbles reduced down instead. You'll also get a shout out before your team's games in the video as well. So before we start, just to confirm the marble tiers for this season. So we have Liverpool as the top dogs on 11 marbles, the champions of last season's Premier League with 11 marbles. We have Manchester City, Arsenal and Chelsea on 10 marbles. We have Newcastle and Aston Villa on 9. We have Nottingham Forest, Brighton, Bournemouth, Man United and Tottenham on 8. And we have Brentford, Fulham, Crystal Palace, Everton, West Ham and Wolves on 7. And then the newly promoted teams, as usual, have 6 marbles each. So that's Burnley, Leeds and Sunderland. Therefore, there will be 6 different courses this season, and they are all different from last season to mix things up a bit. Let's crack on with Game Week 1. The very first game of the 2025-26 Marble Race Premier League season starts with the champions of both the real-life Premier League and the inaugural Marble Race Premier League. It's Liverpool at home to Bournemouth. 11 marble Liverpool, the only 11 marble team this season as champions. Those kind of challenges and whatnot are on 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 marbles below them. Bournemouth were on 7 marbles last year. They've got 8 marbles this year after their good performance in the real-life Premier League. But who is going to win this opening game? Liverpool marbles storming down this course now. But will they get the opening day win they will be looking for as they try and defend their title in the Marble Race Premier League? Bournemouth with an early marble through at the bottom part of the course, though. Will they get through this quick enough and put some pressure on these Liverpool marbles and potentially cause an upset on opening days? 2 Bournemouth marbles down here. Can they cause an upset? That's the big question. Can they get down this course? Liverpool marbles not coming down just yet. This is a tricky part of the course. This is a new stadium this year. We've tweaked the stadiums compared to last year as well. So we'll see how that impacts things as well. But are Bournemouth going to get through first? Bournemouth are through first here. Liverpool might be in trouble straight away. They are going to be in trouble here if they don't get one down the course very, very quickly. The clock is ticking. It's going to be 2-0 Bournemouth on the opening day. What a shock. Previous champions Liverpool with an awful start to the season. This one finishes Liverpool 0, Bournemouth 2. Cracking start for Bournemouth. Match 2 of Game Week 1 sees Aston Villa and Newcastle kicking off their seasons. Both 9 marble teams last season. They've retained their 9 marbles for this season and both will be looking to hopefully do quite well in this season's league. Villa did pretty well last year. I can't remember where they finished. They did pretty well though. Newcastle, however, were struggling with relegation somehow for the majority of the season. They only got safe, I think, the second game from the end of the season. They'll be looking for a much improved performance this year because 9 marble teams should not be flirting with relegation at any point in the season. So they will be hoping to do significantly better than last year, where they were literally down there for at least the last kind of like half of the season, really struggling. And the Newcastle marble has pushed the Villa marble over the line. Not a great start for Villa. Will they get another chance though? They've got a small winners, 2-0 Villa. Will there be any more goals in this one? There won't. This one is going to finish with an opening day defeat for Newcastle. This one finishes Aston Villa 2, Newcastle 0. Match 3 of Game Week 1 sees Brighton at home to Fulham. Brighton upgraded to 8 marbles. A new category we've got this year in the Marble Race Premier League, an 8 marble team, as well as 10 marble team as well, which will be Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea this year. But anyway, Brighton upgraded to 8 after their good performance in last season's real-life Premier League. Fulham 7 marbles like last season. They did alright there, sort of mid-table. But Brighton upgraded for doing pretty well, finishing the top 8. And they are making their way on this course as the early runners to take the 3 points in this game for themselves as well. And they're going to get down the course pretty quickly here. No Fulham marbles in sight just yet. Can Brighton see this one across the line and finish it quickly? They have finished it very quickly. There are no more marbles anywhere in this bottom half of this course just yet. Are Fulham going to make it down? They're going to struggle. They need a very clear run here. They may just about win if they can drop straight through. They're not going to make it. A narrow victory, but this one finishes Brighton 1, Fulham 0. Match 4 of Game Week 1 sees Tottenham at home to Burnley. Tottenham's poor performance last season see them downgraded from 9 marbles to 8 marbles this season. All promoted teams coming on 6 marbles, so Spurs have the advantage numerically. But we know Spurs, based on last season, were truly atrocious. So can they do better this season? Indeed, in the Premier League. They weren't amazingly good in the Marble Race Premier League either last year, but they were not as bad as the real life Tottenham. So let's see how they can do this year. Can they do at least a little bit better in this one? And you'd like to think hopefully better in the real life Premier League as well. They can't do as badly as last season again, can they? Surely. Anyway, they've got one over the line early here. It's Tottenham marbles everywhere. This could be a good start for them if they can get a couple more across the line here. Good for the goal difference even at this very early stage in the season. Might just be a 1-0. It's going to be a 1-0. Yes, it is. Very narrow victory against newly promoted Burnley, but this one finishes Tottenham 1, Burnley 0. Match 5 of Game Week 1 sees newly promoted Sunderland taking on West Ham. Sunderland at home for their opening game. 6 marble Sunderland versus 7 marble West Ham. Who is going to win this one and get 3 points on the board potentially after just the first game and put themselves at least temporarily up somewhere in the top 6 to 8 teams depending on how the results go elsewhere. Anyway, Sunderland making a decent start here. Quite a few West Ham marbles following. Actually, it's kind of fairly even now. Can Sunderland get a point from their opening game of this Premier League season, or will West Ham fall them at the first attempt? Sunderland at the first one's down for this final part of the course. Can they get one across the line before there's any more chaos down here? Because the more that come down here, the more chaotic this final bit of the course does get. Who's going to get to that central circle first? It's 2-1 to West Ham. 3 very quick goals there. The clock is ticking. It's 2-2. It's 4-2 all of a sudden. This has gone crazy. Is it going to be more goals? Is it going to finish 4-2? It's finished 4-2. Scenes for the Sunderland fans in their opening game back in the Premier League. This one finishes Sunderland 4, West Ham 2. Match 6 of Game Week 1 sees Wolves at home versus Man City. Wolves 7 marbles this season, same as last season. Man City 11 marbles last season, but downgraded to 10 this season after a pretty poor performance in the Premier League. Not great, not what they'd be expecting. And to be fair, their performance in the Marble Race Premier League last year was even worse. They were never really in the title race at any point of the season. Had an alright end to the season, but they were never really in the hunt at any point for actually being the champions. So this season they'll be hoping for better in the second group of teams on 10 marbles, along with Arsenal and Chelsea. As I already said in the previous video, or part of the video, Liverpool are the only 11 marble team as they were champions last season. Anyway, who is going to get the opening goal in this game? Can Man City start with a win and at least start positively? And with Liverpool losing their first game as well, it's a chance for some of the other teams to have a good chance to get ahead of them early doors. But Wolves have scored first here. Man City marbles getting in each other's way. This is not looking good for Man City. It's going to be 1-1. Is it going to be all it's going to be? They've made it. They've snatched a late winner. That could be huge even at this early stage in the season. Who knows what that might mean at the end. But this one finishes Wolves 1, Man City 2. Match 7 of Game Week 1 sees newly crowned Club World Champions Chelsea at home to Crystal Palace. Chelsea did alright last season, but with their Club World Championship in the bag, they have been promoted up to a 10 marble team this season. Palace was solid last year. They stay with 7 marbles, but can Chelsea put on a title race, on a title hunt this year? They actually did pretty well last year with 9 marbles in the Marble Race Premier League. Had a great start to the season with 4 or 5 wins in a row. They were there or thereabouts for the majority of the season, fell away a little bit at the end, but they were still pretty damn solid. And can they do well this season and get themselves in the title hunt this year to try and take it away from Liverpool, who won last year's title in both the real life Premier League and the Marble Race Premier League? But Palace have scored with their very first attempt, and this is not looking good for Chelsea at all. Where are all the other marbles? They're going to lose this one, Chelsea. This is an almighty awful start for them. A narrow defeat, but Chelsea start the opening day with a defeat. This one finishes Chelsea 0, Crystal Palace 1. Match 8 of Game Week 1 sees Nottingham Forest at home to Brentford. Forest were obviously a promoted team last season. They only had 6 marbles in last season's Marble Race Premier League. Obviously this season, having done very, very well in the Premier League last year, they are now promoted up to an 8 marble team, so they'll be giving themselves a much better chance of performing significantly better than last year. They were very much in the relegation fight last season. They survived right at the end of the season. So can they push on this season and maybe even get a top half finish that their 8 marble tag should give them a chance with? Brentford, 7 marble Brentford, they were 7 last year of the season as well, have opened the scoring here, and this Forest marble has got itself stuck in orbit. There's one coming through now, but it's too late. A defeat for Forest on the opening day. This one finishes Nottingham Forest 0, Brentford 1. Match 9 of Game Week 1, and probably the biggest on paper at least, is Man United at home to Arsenal. Man United were a 9 marble team last season, but after an atrocious Premier League season last year, they've been demoted to 8 marbles this year. Arsenal, 10 marbles this year. As I said, I've decided that only Liverpool will be the 11 marble team this season, so we've got Arsenal on 10 marbles, not too far behind. But Arsenal have made a good headway through what is, I'd class as the most tricky obstacle on this course, that second one there. And if they can get through here, they'll give themselves a good chance of seeing this one home. Another Arsenal marble coming through, and there's no United marble there at all yet. Surely Arsenal will see this one home now. They're straight through. There's no way United can get through here now. Surely Arsenal are going to see this one safely home for an opening day victory. Is this one going to drop down as well? It's 2. Oh, there's one United marble coming through. It's 2-1. Have they got any late ones coming through? No, they haven't. This one finishes Man United 1, Arsenal 2. Match 10 of Game Week 1 season. Newly promoted Leeds at home to Everton. Leeds, 6 marbles as a newly promoted team. Everton had 7 marbles last year. They've got 7 again. At best, probably mid-table again for them this season, you'd assume, in the real-life Premier League as well as in this Marble Race Premier League. But they've got through the first part of this course decently. Can Leeds at Ellen Road get themselves some points on the board in the opening home game and at least start the season off pretty promisingly? There's not been one draw this week at all yet, which is really rare in this Marble Race Premier League. Every single match has gone one way or the other. Will this one be the same? Leeds need to get down here and put some pressure on. And there's a Leeds marble here now. There's 1-3 for Everton, but Leeds have got a chance here if they can get this one across the line. There's another Everton marble here now, though. There are Leeds marbles struggling to try to get to that centre circle to try and not waste 2-0 Everton. This is not going to be anything for Leeds on the opening day. It's not indeed. This one finishes Leeds United 0, Everton 2. So at the end of Game Week 1, and after 2 shock home defeats, both Liverpool versus Bournemouth and Chelsea at home to Palace, it's Everton, Bournemouth and Aston Villa leading the way at the top of the Premier League right now, while this won't be the same at the end of the season, but Liverpool currently, last year's winners, are in the bottom 3. This won't be the case in 38 weeks time, but for now they're down there. If you enjoyed this one, guys, please make sure you smash like and subscribe as well, please, if you're new here. Also, don't forget you can donate via a super chat to boost your team's chances for the next game week. Up to £2 is a 1 marble bonus. £2 to £5 is a 2 marble bonus. Over £5 is a 3 marble bonus. Those details are also on the screen. And please make sure you leave a comment with your team's name in when you do put that super chat in, so I know which team you want to boost. Until next time, guys, thank you ever so much for watching this one, and I hope to see you back for Game Week 2 very soon indeed. Cheers all, bye!